The BBC documentary analysed the fractured relationship between British newspapers and Prince William and Prince Harry, and detailed the events that caused it. There were testimonies of phone hacking and other tactics to gain information about the princes and anyone associated with them. The host, Amal Rajan, stated, "One prince is choosing to play the game, the other is trying to change the rules of the game." Sunrise host Edwina Bartholomew spoke to Europe Bureau Chief Hugh Whitfield about the documentary. Ms. Bartholomew said, "Royal households have issued a stunning rebuke to the BBC for airing a new documentary about Princes William and Harry." Hugh, are senior royals including the Queen herself not happy about this? Mr. Whitfield stated, "There was pretty widespread concern, Eddie, before this documentary even aired, and it's clear that the royal households were nervous because they issued this stinging statement before even seeing the broadcast of the documentary. It was essentially a behind-the-scenes look at the relationship between the press and the royals, and at times it can obviously be quite messy." One man conceded that he was a private investigator employed by a newspaper to investigate the life of one of Harry's ex-girlfriends, so it doesn't make the press look terribly good. He added, "Buckingham Palace, Clarence House, and Kensington Palace, they're the three royal households representing the Queen, Charles and Camilla, and the Cambridges and at the time, the Sussexes as well." The claim was that they were briefing against each other, essentially leaking negative stories about other members of the royal family. Omid Scobie said, "There's been rumours for quite some time that a lot of the most damaging and negative stories about Harry and Meghan that have ended up in the pages of the press have come from other royal households, or from other royal aides or supporters, and from my own reporting and research, that is exactly true." Mr. Whitfield added, "That's Omid's H is very much in the Sussexes camp." He wrote the Finding Freedom book that basically chronicled the lives of Harry and Meghan over the last couple of years. It did, though, prompt three royal households to release an unprecedented joint statement, and it said that, "Too often overblown and unfounded claims from unnamed sources are presented as facts, and it is disappointing when anyone including the BBC gives them credibility." Now, obviously, the Sussexes aren't included in that group of households anymore. It is also clear that the relationship between the royal family and the BBC is very much broken down right now. There is still another part of the documentary to come. The documentary uncovered the strategies that publications would do to obtain scoops on the brothers. One private investigator claimed that he was employed to go after Harry's ex, Chelsea Davy. He said, "There was a lot of surveillance work on her phones, on her comms. Chelsea would brag to her friends when she was going to see him." He even claimed that the ruthless culture led to them trying to obtain medical records, saying, "Yeah, medical records, had she had an abortion, sexual diseases, ex-boyfriends, vet check them."